What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back. Back on the farm. Back on the farm. Hang on, I gotta unmute stuff. I don't have a button for my music yet. I should have, but I don't. Welcome back, everybody, to the farm. Tonight we get back into some more farming on the community server. And again, if you happen to stumble upon this video later and you're watching, this is a community server. So hop in the Discord. And I just realized this looks like a power button. Wheel, my knob does, the wheel. So weird. Anyway, hop into the Discord and follow the welcome message. It'll show you how to get right on to everything. You can jump in and hang out with us if you choose to. It's totally up to you. Starting March 1st, we're going to be running No Man's Land with 7 farms. 1 bank farm that owns all property except for starting property. All 6 farms, or all 7 farms, sorry, my farm included, is going to start with a specific amount of money. Probably no equipment. We'll let you decide on what you do. I'm going to draw names. We're going to be using the wheel of names to spin, and then we'll spin for colors. And first wheel spin name will match up to first color wheel spin, if that makes sense to you. So it'll be 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 3. That way nobody is offended or upset about what farm they get or what color they get. It's all random chance. So, including my own. I will spin for a color as well, and for a farm plot. But I know I'm going to have a farm plot, but I will spin for one as well, or I will just take whatever's left. So I may just take whatever's left over. So we'll let everybody else get the wheel spins, and I'll take whatever happens to be left. I think that might be the fairest way to do it. But anyway, hope you guys are doing well. Terenzi, how's it going? Celtic Moon, Jeffrey, how's it going? Bud, how are you? Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for dropping the Discord thing in chat there. You're more than welcome to check it out if you're watching later and it pops up for you. I think that pretty much covers it. I want to it was weird, my mouse just anyway, my mouse rolled over my chat for some reason. I don't know why. Hey then, I guess we're gonna go ahead and skip night. I don't think anybody else is on right now. Oh, Terenzi's on. Where are you? I don't see you anywhere. I didn't see anybody, so I'd assume nobody was on. Oh, you're down here. You're down here, okay. Oh, I know we need to rent some sugar beet deals. So, we need some light down here, don't we? We need light to be able to load this stuff. Hang on a minute. Let's remedy this issue right now. Decoration, lights. Yeah, you need some lighting down here to remedy this whole situation. Like so. I want to make it look correct, though. I don't want to overlap and stuff. Overlaps for the building. Okay, can't put it there. I said I could put it there a second ago. How come I can't put it there now? God, do I have to actually come off the concrete way out here with that? Oh, that's silly. Okay. How about here? I can put it there. That doesn't do you much good way over there, though. Okay. Let's try this then. Put it on this side. Yeah, there we go. That lights up the whole situation there. Probably need one on the backside too. We'll get out of Terenzi's way here. I don't know where he's going, but that remedies that whole situation. Let's get one on the backside too. Lighting. Yeah, let's go with one of these again. These work really well. I like these. These work nicely. And again, we need to light up this whole situation back here. So we'll just drop it down here in the creek, maybe. Let's see how that looks. There's a little bit of darkness here on the side, but I think if you got lights on a vehicle or whatever, probably make it a bunch easier. This works great around here. This is really nice. And again, this is just to light up the whole situation here for whoever's down here working. Most of the time, it's Terenzi down here loading sugar. It's a never-ending battle loading sugar. There's 11,000 sugar waiting right now. Maybe it's time to grab a forklift and come down here and help Terenzi. Let's go grab a forklift. That is a lot, dude. There's a lot going on up there. All right, let's grab a forklift. We'll head down there and give Terenzi a hand, because that's just silly. That's a lot. Wow. Okay. Do we have something with folding, like a dovetail trailer? I thought we did. I don't know if we still have it or not. I bet if we do, it'll be on the other side. Derek, what's up, man? How's it going? Good to see you. Tortuga's always driving around, always, but always doing something, always busy, for sure. Always busy. I know I'm saying, you can see, can't you? I know I'm still on the chat screen. You can see. We haven't started anything yet. Behind the spinnery. Okay. Oh, that's right. It's being loaded with bread. Yeah, we haven't really started anything yet. I was just putting some lights down. We'll switch over in a minute. Maybe there's room. Oh, look at there. There's nothing on it. Sweet. Well, fine, bud. Fine. You want to complain about it? We'll go ahead and just switch over. If you're going to complain, we'll just switch over. Fine then. Where's the truck? I don't see any of the trucks sitting around. Oh, there's the cotton. I forgot we bought this stinking cotton harvester, didn't we? Where the crap did the truck go? Is it still over here? No, I don't see any vehicles over there. Oh, you got it down. We only have one truck now? I thought we had the man truck. Where did? Oh, there it is. Never mind. I was going to say, I thought we had another truck here. Got it. We're good. I got it. You're driving, so technically you're doing something. I mean, I guess that's true, yeah. It's hard to argue with, to be fair. It's very hard to argue with. Let's get down there and help him load sugar. We're just going to get in the way, I'm sure, but it'll be better than him doing it by himself. I would assume. I wouldn't want to sit it down there and do 10,000 by myself. It's 10 more pallets plus the 5 that are already sitting out. So, which you'll probably have done by the time we get down there. After messing around up here. All right, those are down. Let's get it loaded. Yeah, up we go. And where do we leave this like midways, right? We don't put this over the front or over the back. We leave it kind of like here, kind of over that first set of wheels. Probably good there. Okay. Okay, good to go. Can I get turned? Yeah, there we go. Okay. That was close. I didn't think we was going to make it. Let's get down there and give Terenzi a hand loading some sugar up here. Woo! You'd be on, no problem, dude. You ain't got to be on. Again, you don't ever feel like you have to be here for anything. You don't have to be here for nothing. May have overthought the amount of turn we were making there. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. What's up, Bob? How's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Their train. Oh, okay. Train's gone. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. And the worst part is these sugar beets are ready to harvest again. We may end up selling a bunch of these. You don't ever feel like you have to be on here, you just enjoy it? Hey, yeah, dude, no problem. Again, I just don't want people to feel like they have to get on. You don't have to get on. That's not required. It is encouraged to jump on and play with the community, but not forced or required. Not forced or required. You can do what you want, man. Do what you want. That's what it's about. I brought reinforcements. Oh, I gotta leave that running, don't I? Get that unfolded, get that done. Go. I'm bringing reinforcements. Why is this? Looks like it's up. Oh no, it fell. Woo! I bring reinforcements. Not that I'm any good at stacking these, but I'll give it a go anyway. Wait on this car, it's coming. Cross the road, quick! Run! Run, you dummy. I'm gonna try something different here. We'll try these side by side. Ah, crap. Of course. I need to straighten that back out now. Dang it all. Actually, you know what? I won't either. I'll just do it this way. Probably gonna spend more time doing this, get into Renzi's way, whatever, than I would if I just picked one at a time up. One at a time up. I just want one. Just want one of. Dang it! Come on, man. I can't get to it. Oh, I got to it. Okay, now we can straighten it up. Though. That's a good. We got it out of there. Now we can straighten it up. Wow, that got real awkward real quick, didn't it? I got real awkward real quick. I'm making a mess of this. Tend to explode when you stack them. I'm not stacking. I'm just going to go next to each other here. I just want to get it. I got to get the forks in the right place to be able to do this. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. I am way too close to my... I think playing something other than Farm Sim today, I got used to sitting next to my wheel. I mean, sitting next to my desk. Get back up a little bit here. That's more comfortable there. I think this is the direction we're stacking. That's what it looks like anyway. Woo! Okay, down. Down. Down a little more, out a little bit. Down a little more, out a little bit, up. Easy. 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 Down. Out. Up. Poke them in a bit. There we go. Back up. Block the road. Straps. There we go. That seemed to waste more time than anything, so. Beets, beets, beets. Oh, we're getting to them. I promise you that. Yeah, I think that might have been more trouble than it was worth. Let's just grab one here, maybe. Get this right. Grab one. I feel like it was falling off. Oh, because I'm backing uphill. That's probably why. That's probably the reason. Don't you hit me. You see this is a work area. Dang it. Always do it. Always turn right the last second. All I had to do was go straight. We'll wait. We'll get them both. There we go. Got it. All right. Looks like we're down to just these now. Nothing else spawning in, which is nice. That's good. That's what we want. That's where we want to be. Let me back up a bit here. Get a little bit straighter. A little bit straighter. Battery, how are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Eee, that's a trailer. That's a car. Car almost run me over. Go ahead, hit it. There we go. Keep me from moving it around, because you know I will. You know, something weird will happen if I don't have it strapped down. I'll shoot them into space or something, probably. We got one more? Heck yeah. Yeah, that was the way to go right there. Second forklift always takes the workload off somebody. Good. Drop mine around on this side. I grabbed it on one fork. Oh, come on, you can get up that hill. Stop messing around. Stop playing. Close. Bad close. And down. And up. And forward. And forward. And forward. I was trying not to go past it. And down. There we go. And strap it on there. There we go. And load this one back up. Take it back up there. If we can get it back up there, that's going to be the key right there. Thing's kind of unlevel. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, I would not have wanted to be on that forklift just now. It looks slightly dangerous. Just ever so slightly there. Okay, there we go. Not perfectly straight, but it's on there anyway. All right. Done deal. Done deal. I figured we'd be storing a lot of, distributing a lot of that, but I guess it makes sense if you're gonna distribute it, deliver what you can deliver, sell what you can sell. That seems reasonable. Oh, what happened here? What happened here? This is like a situation I get into. Battery. I just read that full statement. If I didn't know you were farming, right? It can be, stuff can be confused now. It can be misconstrued pretty easily. Look at the wheels on the back. Like it thinks it's the truck. You're not the truck. You can calm down back there. You can calm down back there. We are still kind of close to Valentine's Day. That is true. That is true, yeah. Kind of close. Kind of close. Ooh, I should have slowed down way more. All right, we still got slowed down close enough anyway. What's up, Moon? How's it going? Good to see you. I think it's about time we bought our own sugar beet harvester. We can lease others, but buying one, I think, will save us some money in the long run. Oh, engine was starting. Oh, look at that money coming in. That sugar does sell for a little bit, don't it? Ain't half bad. Oh, okay. I swear that looked like it was floating. Did anybody else think that was floating? I thought it was floating. I did. So apparently, guys, if you're not familiar with springtime in Mississippi, reed timber is currently either in Mississippi or headed toward Mississippi. If you don't know who reed timber is, he's the Dominator guy, the tornado guy. He's headed here. It cannot be good. There are schools that already are going to let out at noon tomorrow because of tornadic activity. So, tomorrow may be hit or miss for the day stream. I may end up streaming from a phone doing tornado stream tomorrow. So I hope not. God forbid. But if I don't have power or don't have internet, then I may not have a choice, to be honest. So. Turn. Easy. Easy. I may not have a choice tomorrow. Maybe tornado stream. Deuce of Oz, yes. Yeah. It'll be the Deuce of Oz stream. Storm chasing could be exciting. I mean, Sarge and Madam Sarge apparently do a little bit of that, taking storm photos and such. I've always wanted to be a storm chaser, but I've never been a meteorologist. So, I never wanted to be one of those people that got myself caught in one of those situations that was silly and I shouldn't have been there in the first place. So I was never actually a storm chaser, but I do quite enjoy watching storm chasing, and I love and again, not a meteorologist, I don't know a whole lot about it, but I do love the fact that there are people that are willing to do it to get data and try to help early warning signs and stuff of tornadoes, because tornadoes is something we grew up with in the South. Just, I mean, not quite as tough as Oklahoma, but I mean, when stuff gets hit here, it comes out of nowhere. They're usually rain wrapped, trees everywhere, you can't see them. So it's not any different. It's worse probably in Oklahoma, but the Dixie Alley is not a great place during tornado season. So it is a very tough place during tornado seasons. But I've always... That was weird. Twitch doing something funny again? My pop-out thing just flashed. That's what was flashing. It wasn't OBS, it was Twitch. I've got my activity feed popped out under my screen, and then I've got my chat over here on this side of me. And it looked like my pop-out thing went black for a second, or just disappeared for a second. That was kind of strange. Better turn these off. I want the battery to be flat. All right. Oh, what you doing? On the way here? I think we're probably good, right? Oh, hook it up to that. Yeah. 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 We need to get this down to the field. You want to sleep and then we can run all this stuff down? Probably better, wouldn't it? Don't we have a, we got a forage, yeah, this thing right here. This guy. Got that thing too. I'll get as much done as I can tonight. I can't promise we're going to get done with sugar beets. We got 2 fields to do, so. Twitch was twitching? It seemed like it, yeah. It seemed like it was. They're trained to sound intelligent while guessing. I mean, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. There's... Boy, if this doesn't sum up Mississippi weather. Yeah, this perfectly sums up Mississippi weather right here. It's raining on my side of the road. It's not on their side of the road. No, you can still harvest sugar beet in the snow. Plus, it's not snowing here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Why isn't it snowing right here, though? Snowing over here. Snowing here. Just right here. Very strange. Yeah, you can still harvest sugar beet. You definitely can still harvest sugar beet in the snow. You can't thresh. You can't do grain in the snow or rain. Beet technology. What do we want? We want the is the ropa better? Is the header bigger on the ropa? I wouldn't think it would be. 4 meters wide. What is this one? It is it doesn't say. Which one's better? The ropa or the grimy? Is a grimy only 3 meter? Is that true? It doesn't say. 43 cubic, 43 cubic square. What? How do you say that? 43 cubic square. That's 45. This holds slightly more, but the header's smaller. This one holds two cubic meters less. What is it? Rope is bigger by 1 meter. Daggerwind looked it up. Okay. Then we might get the Ropa Tiger. Yeah, I mean, meteorologists do sound intelligent while they're guessing at things, yes, but they make educated guesses based on physics and physical science. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Hop on tomorrow with the kids at school and knock out the field by the cows. I mean, we can do what we can do. I want to knock that field out first, actually. That way, that'll be ready to rock pick, and then we can paint over it. So, or whatever we're gonna do, we can rock pick it and plant corn. Whatever we plan on doing. So, it doesn't reduce yield. Nope, not for sugar beets. Because sugar beets are root crop. They're in the ground. It doesn't affect it as much. Now, if the ground was soaking wet and it was just a mud field, probably wouldn't be a good idea. Probably want to let that dry out. But little snow, little rain, as long as the ground's not frozen, should be good. And Cloyd, how are you? I hope you're doing well. By the way, tornado chasing would do some S. It's a real crap storm out of here. Yeah. Yeah, what's up, Charlotte? How's it going? Yeah, I think we're going to buy the Ropa. It's going to leave us with very little money. Have enough to buy the header? Probably not. Header's 79,000. I guess we can just lease one for now. We can check it out, right? Let's lease one of these in the header. And then we'll lease one of these Grammies as well. Do we need to lease one to compare it, or should we just lease two of the Ropas? What do you guys think? Lease 2 Ropas and just be done with the Grammies? I mean, I know they hold a little less, but I mean, if the header's bigger, then yeah, it's worth it. What do you think, Terenzi? What's your professional opinion on this? Try Ropa. All right, get another one then. Lease. Lease vehicles at the shop. All right, let's grab the headers. A lease. Oh. Go get to it then. Oh, where did that come from? Oh, you had to reset it again? Yeah, I guess that happens. I guess that happens. And this thing also has articulated steering if you want to use it. I don't like to use it. I like to use all-wheel steering. Just me. I think you grab it on this side. I think. I say that. Oh, not with this one. Not with... Really? Thing doesn't grab on this side? Oh, there we go. Okay. I had to say, I thought it grabbed on this side. Wasn't 100% sure though. Love the windshield wiper sound. Farming in the rain on Farm Sim could be ASMR, like honestly. Like just jumping cab, farm, no talking, no nothing. Let the rain do its thing. Lots of soybeans growing over here. Lots of soybean. Oh, we need to unfold that header. What are you doing? We need to fold that header, I guess. Still waiting on this thing to unfold completely, I guess. Yeah, that header is a little wider, isn't it? A little bit. What's up, Tractor Man? How's it going? Good to see you. That's a little wider. Maybe worth it, maybe not. I don't know. Wait and see. Yeah, we'll go ahead and knock this field out. That way we can start reshaping, placing, whatever we want to do here with this part. And then we'll go from there. And this one's not going to have near the yield as the big one, so we'll go ahead and knock this one out. Which it's still going to take a while, because this isn't a tiny sugar beet field. It's still a pretty decent sized sugar beet field for sure. It doesn't seem like it is that much bigger. I guess it could be. It could be. I like the cab of the ropa. It looks really nice. Let's have a look around here. Yeah. Check out behind the seat there. The ropa seat's in the way. Cab looks nice though. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Looks like it's supposed to. Looks like a harvester. Looks like a harvester. Looks good. Nice. Family farm. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Always good to have farmers pop in and hang out with us. I am not a real farmer myself, I must say, but we do appreciate real life farmers for sure. They keep the world fed and moving. So, like 9 rows instead of 7. That's very possible. Yeah. I've never looked to see how many rows it was. I've never actually looked this up, to be fair. Is that quote number 1? Seriously, that was the first quote we had? I'm not a farmer. I just play one on TV. Yeah. And that's true. That's true. I'm definitely not a real life farmer by any means. Cool though. Yeah, that's fine, bud. That's fine. And if nothing else, if there's nothing else going on, this field can be planted with corn. And we'll lease a forage harvester and knock that out. Have a bunch of chaff, hopefully. Hopefully, anyway. Yeah, this field wasn't fully fertilized. It needed to be plowed too, so yield on it's going to be slightly lower than what the big field down there is going to be, I would think. Come on, turn. Turn. Give me a workout here on the wheel. Jeez. Yeah. Square turns. You gotta love them. Until they make a game called Schedule Simulator, I'm pretty sure you can probably find one somewhere. There's probably one out there if I had to guess. There's probably a Schedule Simulator out there somewhere. What's the new toy? What do you mean? This is the Ropa. The Tiger. Oh, you're talking to Tractor Man. That just meant I got to drive a new toy. What's the new toy? It's a 1952 Chevy truck. Truck cab on a 2004 1-ton. Nice. Nice. Heck yeah, that's cool. 52 cab, put on some upgraded equipment. I like it. I like it. It's always fun to hear. Always fun to hear. Screenshot this. Harvesting sugar beets in the snow in February. You gotta love that. On a 1-ton frame. That is pretty dang cool, man. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty cool. This may be a waste, but I think I'm just gonna run back down to the other end. We got room down here. There's no real reason to do anything crazy. Might as well. Actually, how far behind me is? Okay. Go ahead and go pipe out here and just empty. We're at 52%, so the next round we should be able to go around twice. hopefully, or after that maybe one more after that. Oh, hang on, I ain't getting them all in there. Try it again. Just pushing on the trailer a little bit, no big deal. That was weird. It's like it stopped. Very strange. All right, there we go. Pipe in. Yeah, bud harvest like this. I don't know how you do that, man. That throws off my whole thought process. I just can't do it. It messes my brain. Feels like I'm upside down. About 30 acres. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I live on about 3/4 of an acre. Maybe half acre. Plenty of fields around us though. Cotton and soybeans and corn. I get straight lines though. That's true. That's true. You do. If we had GPS, I would get straight lines. So, sugar beets again, crazy. Yeah, man, we got a sugar factory that's kicking it out, dude. We got to keep it fed. That and this field already had sugar beets on it when we bought it, so I figure we go ahead and get this done. That way we get the rock picker in here, get the corn planted, and keep it moving. Yeah, the most we ever did is my mom had a garden, but it was it's probably about a half acre garden, maybe an acre. It wasn't very big. We had one tractor at the house that my dad turned into something to haul junk cars around with. It was old Massey Ferguson. It was one of the tricycle wheel tractors, but he took it and put built a front end for it, moved the wheels out, put a Pontiac power steering pump on it, and made it work. What was that now? What is? I think this thing is still trying to refresh or something. I'm not getting welcome to the chat room, so I'm good. Good, whatever. Whatever. Forgot about the sugar factory. Yeah, we got to keep that thing running. We're making, we will be making cake here pretty soon. I'm going to go ahead and bring that up, actually. So the bread factory, the only thing we need over there is milk, and we probably have some milk to put over there. Probably not a whole lot, but we can start kicking out some cake here pretty soon. And then we got, let's see, the sugar mill down here is just kicking. Maybe we need to do some sugar cane too, honestly. And then we've got chocolate. We got chocolate going at the butter is distributing over to the bread factories, as you can see, and the chocolate is storing at the dairy. So we got things happening. We got things working on the farm here. Oh, mouse is so jerky compared to this. This is so much smoother. That's the side panel joystick, by the way. It's so much smoother. Mouse is quick. 2 acres. Plow your farm all? Nice. Little club? Heck yeah. Yeah, man. We did end up with a little Yanmar 1510 later on with that Massey Ferguson. But the Yanmar was used to mow the rest of the property with a big old finishing mower, and it was better than the Murray. The little Murray just wasn't keeping up anymore, so that Yanmar with the finishing mower was nice, easy to get around, small tractor, fit about anywhere I needed to. Worked for the garden a little bit, pulled a trailer, you know, that kind of stuff. But man, that was about it. Buddy of mine's dad had cows. We used to mess around in the cow pastures. Help go pull wire when we had to. That was the extent of my farming at all, whether it be cattle or whatever. So. We have our first pallet of chocolate yet? I don't know. I didn't even. It says storing 778, so maybe there's one and then there's another one waiting. Maybe. Yeah, we're at 48% now, so I should be able to go around again before I ever move. And that's kind of what I'm banking on here. And then at some point, we'll probably just end up going north and south on the field. Or east and west on the field, I guess. What it would be. Oh! Oh, hello. Well, you just threw me all off there. Okay. I'll go back down to this end. I'll go back down here. That threw me off completely. Oh, you're running the truck. I got you. I see what you're doing. Okay. Yeah, I'll stay on this side then. I'll watch out for him. I'm gonna get out of his dang way. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna get out of the way. I go, oh crap. Go down here on my side. Yeah, messing with hay bales, pulling wire, stuff like that for the cows, throwing feed. Running around in the field and pretending we were helping wrangle the cows. That was the extent of my days. Help hook the trailers up, that kind of stuff. And a dozer. Nice. We had, so my dad was friends with a guy that did concrete, and he had a dozer that he was moving shops and needed a place to put it for a while, so he brought it over and dropped it behind the house, and I think they let me on it one day. And I didn't run anything over, believe it or not. I actually helped out a bit, but I don't know what it was. It was a Caterpillar. I just don't know what it was. It wasn't a big dozer by any means. You had chickens? Nice, yeah. I never knew, so I know people with chickens, but I don't know people with chickens, if that makes sense. Like, they had a couple of chickens, a couple of people I know had maybe 10 or 12, something like that. And they used them for fresh eggs, that was it. They didn't sell them, they didn't do it, it was all personal use stuff, so.
Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the outhouse.
Whoa. Whoa. Battery gifted a tier 1 sub to Maze 212. Enjoy those emotes. Enjoy them emotes. For sure. Thank you, Battery. Much appreciated for the gifted sub. Throw some hearts and plungers from Golden TP in chat. For that gifted sub. Much appreciated. I was wondering what just popped up there. What is that? This is community. We gifted a total of 29 subs to the channel. Why does it say 1 of 5? Is that a... Oh, there's something over here. Oh, there's sub goals. I didn't even realize I had that set up. What the world? Okay, well, whatever. I don't like having them plastered all over the screen, but alright, that'll work. Absolutely, thank you for the support, for sure. Battery gifted 29 subs in the channel. Good gracious, man. Oh, there you go, Crimson. Yeah, Crimson popped in after you took off Battery, I think. Go ahead and drop that bad boy back down. I don't even care. Let her ride. Yeah, this header is a little bit wider. I mean, it's not a ton, but it seems to make a huge difference, though. I feel like we're making more progress than we did with the, I'm almost full, too. I didn't realize that. Probably should have emptied out. I don't think we're going to make it to the other end. Snowing in game? It is, yeah. February in game, snowing. February here, tornadoes. So, which is what we're getting tomorrow. Oh, man. Gonna be an interesting day tomorrow. We'll take it easier. We do have crop destruction turned on, so I don't want to run over the crops.
Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the outhouse.
There we go. Battery gifted a tier 1 sub to Tractor Man 5040. Gifted 30 subs in the channel. Had to make it that right nice round number, didn't you? Just had to do it.
A new follower.
Tractor Man with a follow as well. Thank you, Tractor Man. Much appreciated for the follow. I hope you can get some enjoyment out of hanging out here. We're just a laid-back community that plays some simulator games, mostly farming on the channel. When I get YouTube back, I'll be doing all my extra stuff over there probably. But and in case you weren't here today for the stream, by the way, throw some hearts and plungers and golden TP in chat first and foremost for Battery and the 30 gifted subs in the channel total. Much appreciated. And as Doc Brown will say, that's a nice round number. I did get an email, in case you weren't here for the day stream today when we were doing what is that game called? Fishing North Atlantic. We're doing that today. If you weren't here, I did get an email from YouTube Partner Support or Google Partner Support about the channel. They said that they had escalated the process with their internal team again to try to get them moving. So hopefully we'll hear something soon. Still no computer, pray for tomorrow? Dude, I hope you get it tomorrow, Bob. I hope you get it back tomorrow, dude. Went fishing and caught some good news. That is true, yeah. Yeah. That's about all we caught. We didn't catch any lobster, that's for sure. That's what we were fishing for today, but... God, we need a bigger sugar beet trailer, don't we? This is bad. This is very bad. Oh, the old in-game snow. Oh man, the sun's right in the shot there. I wanted to get a oh, hang on. We can't have this. Back up. Can't have that. We're missing stuff here. We can't do that. Gotta back up and get it all. Go. Go. Okay. Fishing Barents Sea in the library for ages, decided to drag it out. Dude, do it. Yeah, Barents Sea's a good game too. The crabbing on there was nice. This North Atlantic's the newest one, and I barely played it. I played a lot of Barents Sea. But the game is still nice. It's a super nice game. I like the way Miscellaneous Games develops their games. I like the way they look. So Bob's registry is all kinds of messed up. Sometimes I feel like mine is too for some reason. Oh, you meant his computer registry. Oh, okay. My bad. Bob knows I'm messing with him. Is that what you're going to play Monday there, Battery? Is that what you're going to be streaming on Monday? What the halibut? You might as well. Just for the halibut, right? Just for the halibut. Gonna lurk, lay down? All right, Crimson. No problem whatsoever. I will try to have a great stream. I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out. Gonna set some lines and know why it's not called catching, called fishing. That's right. Yeah. It absolutely will remind you of that too. It's snowing and you're harvesting potato. We're harvesting sugar beet. Thank you very much. I made the joke a minute ago, J-Rock, that it's snowing in February in the game, which seems reasonable. And we're under Torcon 5 tomorrow for tornado threat. So in the middle of February, which is it's just about Mississippi as you can be, probably. My bad. Beets. Yeah, it's all about them beets, right? No, these are Steel Series. I love this headset too. I love this headset. I think these did these come off my wish list? I think they did. If somebody sent me, oh no, I bought these. I bought these with gift cards that somebody sent me on my wish list. So, and that person wanted to remain anonymous. I know who they are. They want to remain anonymous. I used some of that money to buy these Steel Series Arctic 7s. So these things are nice. They're not the new ones. They're not the 9s or whatever they are. If you want a very comfortable pair of over-the-ear headphones, I am not a partner of Steel Series, but I would love to be. They are fantastic. If you guys have Twitter and you want to go on Twitter and just at Steel Series and go, hey, Do Some S could use a good partnership with you guys. I'd much appreciate that. Or Elgato, either one. I'd take both, honestly. That would be fantastic. But yeah, the Steel Series stuff is nice. I really like it. They're super comfortable. I would use these in a studio. I swear I would. And these are just the 7s. These are the older ones. The older
Somebody's
models.
raiding the outhouse. Quick, get the TP.
Big Guy 86 coming in with the raid. Welcome, Raiders. I hope everybody is doing well. Welcome to the stream. Get a shout out for Big Guy 86. Thank you so very much. Throw some TP at them, folks. Love your Steel Series Arctics? Yeah, dude, they're so comfortable. They're so comfortable. It's like you just get used to wearing them, where other headphones I've ever had was like, you know, like you were ready to take them off when you got done. These I just wear, so. Going good, Big Guy 86. Going good. Going good for sure. I will get you a shout out in a second, if nobody else gets you. Oh, there we go. Charlotte got it. Thank you, Charlotte. Much appreciated. Last play in Farming Simulator 2022. What map you on there, Big Guy? And welcome to all the Raiders. Thank you for following your chosen content creator that you like to hang out with over and supporting with the
That's a new follower.
with the raid, because it always makes a big difference joining in with the community and doing things. So it's always very cool to see, and supporting your streamer that you like to hang out with. So thanks for that. Buck2831, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. I'll have to jump over and give you a follow myself. I definitely appreciate the raid, though. Louisiana.
That's a new follower.
That was a weird little glitch. Ghost Girl Gaming, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Yeah, it's still doing it. I don't know why it's doing it. Like it's trying to wig out on me or something. Not real sure. Very strange. Very strange. The Southern Louisiana map? Nice. Yeah, the Louisiana map. Gotta be the Southern Louisiana map, battery. Yep. Very cool. Very cool. We're still on Elmcreek. We're trying to hit some goals here before we move on. We're moving on to No Man's Land in March. So it should be interesting, I reckon. I played No Man's Land on 19, and it's a great option for a multiplayer map, I think. So we're gonna do a community map on it. Have 7 farms. I'll have my farm, and then I'll have 6 random farms. Then we're gonna draw far, and then we're gonna have a bank farm that's gonna own all the property. We're gonna do land auctions, so FSN somewhat style. Somewhat. I'll give you what I can give you, I reckon. But yeah, it's gonna be less strict. We may do some other auctions as well, not just land. There we go. I think that's it. I think you got me. That map's basically within an hour of your house. That's cool. That's pretty dang neat if you ask me. See if I can change the... Oh, now there we go. That's what I'm talking about. It's gonna be really hard for me to keep straight though. I hate the articulated steering in these things. It's always so awkward. You know what I mean? So awkward. I get so confused on how I'm supposed to turn with these things. Just, oh no! I don't have the header down. I'm running over stuff. Back up, you big dummy. Look at all the crop that's gone now. God, just kill everything. Way to go, Deuce. Just take it all out. I was wondering why we're going so fast. I was like, man, they're moving down through here.
Somebody's raiding the outhouse. Quick, get the TP.
Bud, thank you for the raid and host. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. You just wanted to visit me. You got me. Rip Beets. Yeah, I know, man. We ran them over. They did. We killed them all. Well, all at the beginning of the row, anyway. Took them all out. Took them all out. J-Rock, flushing some bits. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. Flushing them bits down the toilet. They're gone. You'll never see them again. Is the thing not dropping them in the cup today? I can't tell. I'm going to be real honest. I didn't see them, but it may have been too late. May have missed it. Well, how am I supposed to? Nah, I don't enunciate anything anyway. God, the word bands again. I really need to take that off. Also, I can't take this anymore. Gotta get back to my normal steering here. Make sure we're not in crab mode. Not crop destruction, it's cash destruction. Yes, it is. Very much so. Very much so. Bad. Bad. Bob flushing 8 bits. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. Whoa. We got some speed on that hill. I hit the brake so hard it pushed my chair back. Throw some hearts and plungers and golden TP in chat for Bob and J-Rock both. Thank you, fellas. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. And no problem, Hofty. What is it, Cobra? Is that right? Cobra? Yeah, no problem. No problem at all. It's not a requirement to be on every day by any means. By any means. Monster Hunter World? Yeah, I understand. I understand. Yeah. No, I mean, it's a community farm. You get ready to play, hop on. If you don't, that's fine. No big deal. No big deal. In March, we're going to be doing No Man's Land, 6 farms, and if you want a spot, you got to be in the Discord, jump into MP Chit Chat, and react to the message that's pinned with the golden TP. That way I can put your name in the drawing for a farm. It's the only way I can do it and feel okay about it, I guess. Only way I can do it and feel okay about it. That way I know everybody gets an equal shot at getting a farm, so. Oh, easy there. Oh, so I'm not selected on it though. Wasn't selected on the right thing. I'm hoping to get picked. I'm sure a lot of people are, yeah. I mean, I don't know how many people have actually joined so far. I think it might just be 6. It might just be 6 of you. Yeah, no problem, Cobra. No problem at all. And again, my farm will be open. I'm gonna password everybody else's. That way, if they want specific people to play with them or help them out or whatever, they can. If not, it's their farm. They do what they want to. My farm will not be passworded. It will be open. So. Yeah, my farm will be open to everybody. So if you just want to hop in one night and help out and do whatever on my farm, you're more than welcome to. My farm will have no crazy regulations anyway. There'll be some stuff I'll be working on, but there'll be no contracts because all the all of the land's gonna be bought. So, and I don't think No Man's Land has contracts anyway. So it's gonna be a tough go, honestly. It's gonna be a tough go for everybody, I think. Been in a slump with Farm Sim 22? Why is that? Just can't get into it. Having that farm might strike some interest. Well, I mean, if nothing else, you want to jump on with me, you can. We'll be doing some basic crops right away, or some logging. Depends on where we end up on the map, of course. But because I'm gonna draw everybody else's, and then I'll take whatever spots left that the bank farm doesn't own. I'll give you a hint. The bank farm is probably gonna own the starting plot. That'll probably be their last plot to sell. Even if we may not even sell that, though, that may be the only thing the bank owns when we're done. So. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, there's no fields, there can't be any contracts, so. Which I actually like it. Honestly, I like it like that. That's a very cool way to do things. In my humble opinion, anyway. My humble opinion. Yeah, J-Rock, if nothing else, dude, hop on my farm. Me and you can tag team that thing. We'll make us some money. We'll get some stuff done. We're still going to be starting with the same amount of money and land and everything else as everybody else, but we can make it work. Yeah, I haven't watched a whole lot of 22, but I mean, I played on 19, so. We are the contracts. Yeah, that's true. Help out for a price. I mean, and again, if you want to grant contractor access to different farms, you can do that too. It's your farm. You do what you want to with it. So you do what you want to. Nobody's saying do one thing or the other. You've been playing more Farm Sim 19, really? Wow. I like Farm Sim 22, man. I uninstalled Farm Sim 19, believe it or not. It is gone. It's uninstalled. It's out of here. Most all of my in-game hours have been on the MP server. All of my game hours have been on the MP server. I haven't done it, well, a few on FSN, but for the most part, I haven't done anything but this. So this is the only farm I've basically worked. I've been on FSN a little bit playing. I need to get on there and get something planted, though. I really do. I think we're about to back into this tree. Nope, we missed it. I don't know how, but we did. A little outside perspective here for a few minutes. Yeah, this is the small sugar beet field. We still got a whole big field to go. I used to hate doing sugar beets. Now I really don't care what we're doing. When you have goals, it makes the grind so much easier. Like, I know we need the sugar beet to stock our sugar mill, so it's like, might as well. Let's get it done. Yeah, Cobra, I see a lot of people say the same. Oh, mods, people just cheat money in. Not always. I mean, there's some really good mods out here for the game. Yeah, having more than one person doing beets is nice for sure. Terenzi over here running the sugar beets is definitely helping out. The trailer fills up fast that he's got. The 3-in-1 fills up very quick. So. You have 13, 15, and 17 still installed on another PC? Yeah, I understand. It's hard to let go of, honestly. But I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm going back to 19 anytime soon. I've already switched my FSN server over to 22 as well. Or not my server, but the server I'm on. I've already switched with everybody else over to that. I might as well just let her go, you know. Nitrado, Nexus. The third one is Giants. I'm a Giants partner. I need to make that bigger. I've tried to make that bigger several times, and it's like every time I do, it freaks out on me. I may do that here in a minute. Just make it bigger through OBS. Yeah, it's just partnerships. It's a partner role. Nexus, Nitrado, and Giants. Yeah, I need to make them a bit bigger. I don't want them to be intrusive, but I want them to be there. So, yeah, and I think that's how you do it if you buy something off Giants. If you farmingsimulator.com, Giants software. If you use code DeuceMess at checkout, I don't know if that's the way that works or not. I don't know if you have to directly click the links. If you do, all of the FarmSim 19 links are in Discord under Deuce's links, I think, in FarmSim. I'll add the 22 links tonight. I keep forgetting to do that. Probably should have added those a long time ago. But yeah, just if you plan on buying anything from there. Drop the header back down this time. And we better have this one knocked out. I would like to go ahead and get this one flipped over tonight. So we may wait, just hold on to these. They're leased, but that's okay. Hold on to these overnight. We're not going to spend that much money on the hourly versus the release, because the leasing these things are expensive. The hourly is not near as expensive as the base. So may just hang on to these overnight. Mr. 5000. 15 was your first one? Well, I mean, it was your first one and you put in 7,000 hours or something in the game? I'd say that's pretty good, Bob. Or was that 17 you had 7,000 hours in? The pickup mods, transport, stuff like that are amazing from third-party websites. Make the game more realistic. Yeah, that's true. That's true. They do add a bit more realism for those types of mods, for sure. Yeah, I'll agree with that. That's the AI. I'm not getting in front of the AI. That's not happening. Not happening. I'll wait on him to go. Her to go? Him to go? Him. Okay. Had to see who was driving. Yeah, I like the Ropa. It's not bad. I feel like the Grammy does a little bit better, but a smaller header, so. Yeah, the Ropa's not bad. More where I can screenshot there. Yeah, for sure. All the realistic mod stuff is nice, but I won't put anything on here that's not on Mod Hub though. So Not that I don't trust website mods, because I mean, we went crazy on some of the Farm Sim 19 stuff. It's just crossplay server. So. $24 meter mega mulcher I found is crossplay. It's just not in the mod hub. Well, if it's not in the mod hub, how do consoles download it, bud? I don't know how that works on consoles. Like, how do they download stuff that's not in mod hub? I'm very lost on that aspect of how that works. I have no idea how that actually works. I think we just took out the firehouse. My bad, fellas. My bad. You gonna go? Hey, AI just taking his time up here. Be a little bit left, yeah. There'll be a little bit left. I'll let the AI turn and grab it. I'm gonna go grab the pieces I missed over here. Probably a good use of my time. We'll let him do his thing. I'll go do mine. That's a building, yeah. Yeah, I know. I saw. I just ran into it anyway, though. I don't mind at all. Mike was muted. It can be done from what I've read. They just don't give detailed explanation. Yeah, if it's not easy to do, bud, I'm not gonna do it. Console stuff can get really complicated with mods. So, again, that's the reason we're using only mod hub stuff. That's right, Bob. Only because there wasn't a pole there. Had to hit the building. Unless the system has been hacked to do so. Okay, so you gotta break the system so that it can use external stuff. Yeah, see, that's way too much. Yeah, unless it's crossplay in Mod Hub, I'm probably not gonna touch it. Dude, how far are you going? Jeez. Came all the way over to my lane. Alright, let's go get these little bits down through here now. Then we'll get the old D-rockers out. Oh, easy. Easy, camera. I think that might be it right there. Let's see anything else. Cool. Not allowed when the auger's extended. My bad. My bad. Go ahead and run this bad boy on down to the other field. Sorry, gotta do it. Gotta turn my hazard lights on. What was the platform we used to share mods? You talking about Dropbox? Yeah, I let my big Dropbox go. We kind of stopped using it, and cost me like $15 a month or something. And honestly, everything coming off of Mod Hub now, I don't need it. So. Renzi said, I'm just going to drive down there. I just got to see. I got to see if this is going to work or not. Should really try this from in cab, right? Boy, that is right there is scary. That is a scary looking feeling there. It fits. It fits. What? Not the button I pushed? That's a load right there. Drifting over the other lane and everything. Come on now. I just had to see if this would work, to be real honest with you. It fits on there though. I could probably even back it up. It doesn't have to go all the way to all the way up on the deck there. Like a glove. Absolutely. That's where you put the mods you've done for Farm 222, yeah. I mean, Dropbox is great for that, man, because it's easy. You just share it out, let people download it, give them access to download. That's all you got to do. I like Dropbox for that reason. I don't need it. I don't need the Dropbox Pro or whatever. I'm on the break, by the way. I was on the break before we got to the railroad tracks. And we were not stopping. Not even a little bit. It wasn't happening. I like how these, the ramps on the back, they will do exactly what they'll do in real life if they catch on something and you're driving with them. That's pretty cool. Comes a train. Very cool. All right, easy. Easy, we don't want to hurt the header. Okay. Boy, that right there is close, isn't it? Yeah, it's bad close. All right, we can probably back over the tracks for a second here. There we go. It's ready to go now. It's ready to go. Oh, okay. No idea what that was, but doing a little handstand, I guess. I don't know what happened. All right. Go boating. Trying to, it seems. Oh, we can turn those off too. All right, there we go. Done with that. What are you over here doing now? Fertilizing. That way we can do some rock picking. Where are we putting these, Terenzi? Are these going in the, Are these going down here for cut sugar beet? Is that what they're doing? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bud. There's no easy way to get anything that's not on Mod Hub to a console. So it might be crossplay, but unless it goes to Mod Hub, we'll never use it. So yeah, I say we do cut sugar beet, right? Unless we're just gonna sell it outright. There's 59,000 liters of it, so we can cut and sell them. That's true, we could, yeah. We could do that. We could do that for sure. Yeah, right. Yeah. That's right, Jay. Yeah, I mean you don't know for sure. So, I mean it's one of those things that I just wouldn't want to fool with because it'd be too hard to get, you know, for people on console. I love these automatic trucks. Automatic Mac. That ought to be illegal. That ought to be illegal. Mirrors on these things suck too. I wish they would have fixed the mirrors. It made them a little bit better. I mean, this side right here, you're basically staring at your trailer. At least this side, you can see the other side of the road a little bit, but yeah, my mirrors would be turned out a little more than that if I was driving this truck. Just throwing that out there. Throwing that out there. Let's see. Let's pull around. Let's pull around this side over here. God, look at all that sugar. It's back again. Back again. There's so much of it. It's crazy. So much. But yeah, whatever we end up doing here, the trailer's here with the sugar beets. So, and I think I'm stuck. The Mac's stuck in wet grass. These newfangled Macs, I tell you what. Give me the rubber duck. Give me that one. Yeah, whatever we end up doing with it now, it's here. All right, I'm gonna jump over here. Get ready to grab a. We have more than one rock picker, right? Did we ever buy a second rock picker? We need one if we don't have one. Or maybe just leasing one no more often than we use them. Probably a better option. When I get back, I will lease one. Oh, we mulching and then rock picking? Mulching first? Maybe? Yeah, okay. I'm going to hit the outhouse. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. right, we back. Get everything else back going here. There we go. All right, mulching. Guess I'll just take this one. It's here. It's sitting right here. Might as well. We might need to plow. Oh, we may need to. I didn't think about that. Yeah. That'd be alright if we do. Be fine. Be fine. That's a tree. All right. Let's go do some dang shirt riding up. Go do some mulching. Get the mulching done. We should have done rock picking first. I don't know. It'll probably be easier to see like this, won't it? Since it changes the, we need to do the rock picking before it changes textures again. So if we have to, man, if we have to plow, that's going to be tough. I hate rock picking after plowing. I really do. It does need plowing, sadly, yeah. It does need plowing. Probably should have plowed and then mulched. And then rock picked. Because the textures are so close on the plow and the rock picking. That's alright though. We'll survive. We'll survive. Nothing to mulch after you plow? Oh, is there not? Well, no, I mean just for the texture differences. Because we still have to rock pick. And the plowing turns the field dark again, the rock picking turns the field dark too, and there's barely any texture difference. Color difference, I guess. It only took you 57 years to purchase your first set of wireless earbuds? I mean, I like wired headphones. I just do. Call me crazy, but I like wired headphones. I don't have to charge them, plug them in, good to go. Don't have to worry about it. They rock picking, I think a cotton picking. Yeah, that makes sense. We may plow and then get the AI working on the rock picking, maybe. Which they won't go empty the thing out though, which is sad. I wish they would. I wish they would empty the thing out. Crap, I went the wrong direction, didn't I? Did. Alright, just kick it on around. Whatever. Whatever. We'll go with it. Too late now. We're going. Doing a little mulching in the snow. We got one field of sugar beets done, though. That's good. Very good. Yeah, but the color difference is identical, though. And that texture difference is kind of hard to see sometimes. Is season on? It's not, no. Seasons is not on. It still rolls through the year as seasons, but it's not on though. That means we can still plant and harvest at any time, but it's still going to take a certain amount of days or months if you have it on one day seasons. It does, yeah. It rolls through the year just as normal. But if you've got it on single day seasons, you'll get 12 days every year. So. And you still have best times to sell, just like it's seasons. So best time to sell soybeans is in June or July, whichever one it is. So we still sell soybeans in July or June, whatever month it may be. But yeah, so your sell prices are still the same. The only thing you don't have to worry about is you don't have to plant at this time and harvest at this time. You can plant and harvest any crop at any time. That's the biggest thing. What's up, Brandon? How's it going? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, so basically, if you have seasons on, you'll have an extra menu here right above the prices. That'll have your seasons calendar in it, and it'll show you when to plant, when to harvest each crop or whatever. And you can set the amount of seasons you want and all that kind of stuff in the settings. We've got seasons off, but 1 day seasons, so we can set it to I think we can still set it to 2 or 3 days even with seasons off, and it would take 2 or 3 in-game days to go to the next month, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I've never tried it. So but yeah, it's possible that's the way. I don't think so, but yeah, we'll never run seasons on multiplayer just because it's too hard for everybody to keep up with. I don't want anybody to feel like they have to be here on certain days. So see some 7-foot snow. I'd love to see snow drifts, snow sticking to the ground, all that kind of stuff. That'd be fantastic. Which, to be fair, Moon, with seasons on, the snow probably covers the ground. Like we wouldn't be working the field right now because it'd be frozen. So. That's some other things season changes. Is if the ground is too cold, you can't work it, you can't plant it, you can't do any of that, you can't plow for sure because the ground's frozen. So, but yeah, I mean you had it on 3-day seasons without seasons on, and it took 3 days in game to change months. I mean, yeah, that's kind of cool too. I like that option because it lets you extend your year a little bit. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, that's pretty neat. And the ground gets slick like ice. Yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying. You have to plow the snow. There's actual snow plows and stuff in game. When you plow the snow, when you plowed the snow in Farm Sim 19, with anybody else see that? Am I losing my mind? That looked like a little graphical glitch to anybody else where some trigger beat popped back up. Anyway. When you plowed in Farm Sim 19, it actually pushed the snow off to the side if you did the snow plow correct. So you could end up with some snow drifts that if you hit them, you would jump them or stop, one of the two. You get stuck on them. It got awkward sometimes, especially if you were plowing a road next to a driveway, right? You plowed this way, it pushed all the snow into your driveway. It got pretty tough from time to time on the FSN anyway. Hey, I missed it. It wasn't even there until I drove over it, and then it popped back up. See, there it is again. Look at it. This is my side of the field. So strange. There it is again. Wow. Leaving sugar beet on the field here. Dude Smith, I didn't miss that much. Even the little pieces I did miss, I went back and got. I think it's just graphical on my end. Probably a little desync on my side. Yeah, probably just a little desync on my side. It's very possible. It's happened before where I had weird things happening. Like the tracks on the auger wagon or The bales on the trailer, you know, sitting under the trailer or off to the side somewhere, like way off. Not just in range. See, there you go again. It's just a graphical thing. A little desync. It's funny though, because Terenzi went back over that and is gone now. That's pretty strange. Very strange, actually. Very weird. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's graphical. Those are in grids. That's a desync thing. Anytime it's in grids like that, it's a desync. It's playing peekaboo, it is, yeah. It definitely is. You were getting the flickering trees in Terenzi 1? Yeah, probably a little desync. That's got to be what it is, man. It's just a little bit of latency on the internet, I guess. Weird, but okay. It could be a graphical, it could be on graphic side too, I guess. But I feel like it's probably just desync. Yeah, and I think that's actual sugar beets, J-Rock. I just saw where you asked if it was foliage. I think it was actual sugar beets. Pretty sure that's what it was, anyway. Maybe wrong, but... like growing beets. So yeah, it's what it looked like. It's so weird. And now there's a spot down at the other end of the field that doesn't look like it's been mulched yet. It's getting weird. It's getting very weird in here. Oh, and thanks to Battery H for the gifted subs earlier. We officially hit 100 sub points for the first time ever. So, big deal there, I think. 100 sub points for the first time ever. A lot of gifted subs this month. Thank you to everybody that's just in here hanging out, subs, bits, whatever you do. If you just lurk, appreciate you. I appreciate you. Theme to the Twilight Zone place, yeah. Hello, I'm Jordan Peele. I'm going to take a look at a weird series of events that may or may not have happened. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. Has anybody watched the new Twilight Zone series? I like Jordan Peele's Twilight Zone stuff. It's pretty good. Yeah, huge milestone. Crazy. I mean, I don't expect to hold it because a lot of that's gifted subs, but the fact that we even hit it is insane to me. I just never thought it was gonna be possible. So big thanks to all the support. Again, lurkers all the way up to people gifting subs and dropping bits. I mean, you're all part of it, and I appreciate it. I'm replanting sugar beet over here, Trenzy. Don't mind me. I'm just replanting some sugar beet. A Fresh Prince of Bel-Air remake. Yeah, Will Smith's one of the executive producers on it. I wasn't sure how to feel about it to start with. But at the same time, I like the kind of serious aspect they're going with. It's more of an actual drama than it is a comedy. I mean, the one in the... You cannot beat the original Fresh Prince. I mean, it's never going to happen. As far as comedic value with some good life lessons and stuff in there. But I'm willing to give this a look because it looks really good. So, it looks like they're going with more of a serious aspect. More of an updated, I guess, non-comical, you know. I'm sure there'll be some comedy in there, but it looks like more of a serious remake. So, I just don't, man. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Uncle Phil's different guy now. I don't know. The fact that Will Smith has a hand in it, though, in some way, I think is a good thing. So, but yeah, Cloyd, I'm okay with it. Like I'm more than okay with it. I think having doing more of a drama is fine. I think it's good. New fresh take, updated everything, you know. Your Google account blocked you from purchases. Oh, that's weird. That's very strange. Wow. Wow. Yeah, so cool. I mean, at least Battery got you a gifted sub there. Keep them emotes running, right? That's very strange. It blocked you from making purchases. It's so odd. So odd. Probably pushed the wrong button. It's possible, yeah. I mean, there's no denying that we make mistakes as human beings. So it definitely happens. It definitely happens. It definitely does happen. Folks, I think I'm gonna call it a night early. Before I go, I'm gonna go check on the cows and see if we have any milk so we can actually start making some cake. I'm gonna see if we can make some cake. My bad. Wasn't saying there's anything wrong with it. I was just taken aback by it. Yeah, I mean, it's, and again, a lot of people may have an issue with it, and not because of any other reason other than, oh, the original. You know what I mean? And that's fine. But I think I'm open to the idea of it because I like the idea of it. So I like the idea of it. I like the idea of a serious version. It's like the Wonder Years, right? I still haven't got to see it, but I'm not opposed to the idea. I like it. I think it's a good redirect at Wonder Years, honestly. Oh, let's see if we have any chocolate. Yeah, you want me to go ahead and do that? I can jump over. You can have this. Hop over here. Why does Field 30 say it needs rolling? Nothing planted there. So weird. So strange to me. Visit. Yeah, there we go. What the? We do. We have one chocolate, and we're about to have two. We're about to have two. There's 9,000 milk in there right now. That much milk's over here for this. We need to get some milk to the bread place. There's 8,100 milk. Yeah, let me go grab a truck. Grab a truck. We'll get the milk tanker and take some milk over to the bread places here. Nothing coming. Good deal. Shoot straight across. Yeah, we'll get the milk over there to the bread factory. I'll try to drop off 4,000 and 4,000. Or we can just drop it off to one, but I think both of them have... Yeah, both of them have everything needed, so I'll take 4,000 one, 4,000 the other. That one chocolate's worth 4K? Oh, wow. That's pretty good, actually. It's got plenty of sugar. There's 9,000 milk left in there, so I figure this 4,000 milk going to the bread factories is probably okay. Probably should make the drives a little bit. I like the drives. I do need to round them off a bit more though. Yeah, I'll try to drop this off 8,000 at one, 8,000 at the other. I mean, 4,000 at one, 4,000 at the other. Where's the drop-off point for the bread factory? Right on the other end? I think it might be. Ugh. Turn, baby. I'll get as close as I can anyway. There we go. 4,000 for that? That means we can turn cake on, right? Oh yeah. Turn the cake on. Let them eat cake. Cake eaters. Somebody name the movie. Cake eaters quote came from. Name it. You know it. Doesn't hold a lot of milk at all, does it not? I didn't even look and see. Oh wow, no it doesn't. It holds about 8,000. So. Yeah, it holds about 8,000. Good. There's some bread ready to load up, but it's not immediate. It's not an immediate threat, so. It's not an immediate threat, so I say we're okay for now. There we go. It's half and half. Almost exactly half and half. It was within about 15 of being exactly half, so. Excuse me. Sorry. Sorry about that. Heck yeah. Go make some cake. 4,000, it's half filled, yeah. 8,000 will fill it up, for sure. Oh, save. It saved and did the little spiky thing. We got a chocolate over here. We got some cakes making right now. This is going good. Going real good. I didn't even check on our cows. We need to finish checking on the cows here. Looks like you've moved some more bales, or have you? No, we haven't even moved more cotton bale. Yeah, cotton bales yet, have we? Over to the fabric places. They don't need it yet, I guess. Ugh, that's not gonna come back. Let's try it again. There we go. I love this auto feed thing. Fantastic. Yeah, if you guys have never seen this thing right here mixes your TMR for you, and this lily right here pops out, comes around, drives in, feeds and cleans your cows up all at once. It's beautiful. This is a great place right here. So we got 44 cows, which is what we had before, which we haven't passed that many days yet. No milk, which is fine. 7,200 mineral feed. We got 49,000 straw, 107,000 silage, 48,000 hay. Slurry is 38,273, and then more straw, 23,000. What's the slurry and manure? What do we owe manure here? 29,000 in the manure heap. We got plenty of that. So we're good there. Yeah, the auto feed was 100% the way to go. Yeah, that thing is very neat, man. Very neat. It's very cool. But if you build it, make sure you put it somewhere where the lily machine does have room to come out and go around. I would not want to block that thing up. It might get awkward if you do. So make sure you're leaving enough room for that lily to get out and around your barn there. I would say just in general, leave a nice amount of space around there. It's got a little track that it follows, so it shouldn't be in the way Shouldn't let you place anything in the way of it, to be fair. It should say something about being in the way, something else, blah, blah, blah. I'm not real sure. That was not even close. That was 100% fail. There we go. I don't know if we need that anytime soon or not, but there we go. I think I'm going to call it a night there. Terenzi, thanks for your help as always. Don't feel like you have to do anything tonight or finish it tonight. Don't worry about it. Is there a vet bill? There's not, but it would be very cool if they did add veterinarian stuff that you had to, like when a cow was birthing or whatever, a vet would have to come out. I think that'd be pretty neat. But you know, and maybe one day we'll get that. So maybe one day we'll get there for sure. Yeah, don't feel like you have to do everything tonight, Terenzi. We'll get to it. Friday, if nothing else, we'll be doing some Farm Sim Friday. If I'm not, if I have power tomorrow, if I don't have to go pick the kid up early, there's a lot of ifs tomorrow with the weather during the day. So, and then tomorrow night too. If power gets knocked out, we don't have it back tomorrow night. I may not be live, but I will keep you guys updated in Discord, Twitter, and Facebook. So make sure you're following one of those places. You can find all the links at Linktree /DoSomeS. So exclamation point Linktree in chat. You can get that. You can get that link and find all of my links there if you don't have them. Go find them. And since we got a raid tonight, is anybody streaming that we can go raid? Hop down through here and see. It looks like FB is streaming. I hate to raid and run, but I've got to. Let's go raid Firebat. There we go, guys. Hop in, go say hey, drop a hashtag outhouse in chat. Don't copy that. Outhouse. Copy the second one. There you go. Drop a hashtag outhouse in chat, and I will see you guys tomorrow for some more fishing North Atlantic. If you guys want to come hang out for it, I'll be doing that, and we're gonna be trying to get to scallops. So maybe we can. I'll see you guys then. Have a great afternoon, morning, night, wherever you are. Later, everybody.